This week in particular has been pretty hard for me, and I would say this has probably been the scariest week of this pregnancy. I am getting pretty scared about the symptoms that I'm having. Good morning, y'all. Me and the Jacks are having snacks. Your hair is being silly today. Are you okay? He's so handsome. My mama just dropped him back off. He went with her today and they went out to eat. And I think went shopping. I'm not sure what y'all did. Did you have fun?
No.
What? Yeah, and he eating his little fruit snacks. But I thought today that I would do a pregnancy update video for y'all because I haven't did one in probably a month, and I really need to update y'all because there has been a lot going on. So I'm gonna go into probably the baby's room right now really fast and talk to y'all about how everything's been going. I am being super upbeat in this video, but I have had a very rough day, and that's the reason why I didn't go with them today, because usually I would never pass up the chance to spend time with my mom. But today I told her I had to stay home because of the things that's been going on. So I want to talk to y'all about what's been going on and my fears with this pregnancy, because there is a lot that I am pretty scared about that I want to talk to y'all about, and I wanted to go ahead and update y'all now in case things change. Okay, so hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather, and today I'm going to be doing a weekly pregnancy update. I am 32 weeks pregnant. It is getting close to the end of the pregnancy, and I am getting pretty scared about the symptoms that I'm having. And I wanted to talk to y'all about that because if anything changes, I want to already have this video recorded so that y'all are filled in on what's going on. But basically, this pregnancy is my fourth pregnancy. With my first pregnancy with my son, it was a very easy pregnancy, and I had really no problems or complications until I gave birth. And then when I gave birth, that was a whole nother story that I probably should make another video about. But yeah, I just had a very bad birth experience with my son. But this pregnancy, on the other hand, this is my fourth pregnancy. I had 2 back-to-back miscarriages earlier this year, and then I immediately got pregnant again. This pregnancy has been really hard. It's been totally different than with my son, but I've just felt a lot of pregnancy symptoms amplified. The truth is, it's been really hard, and there's a lot of things that I can't talk about, but this week in particular has been pretty hard for me, and I would say this has probably been the scariest week of this pregnancy. And that's because yesterday I woke up and I was laying in bed with my son, and I was just on my phone flipping through it. I think I was talking to my mom, and I felt a really strong contraction, and it hurt really bad. Definitely was a contraction because I know exactly what they feel like. It hurt. I immediately jumped up and I started walking around, and it really scared me. I did have a few other contractions yesterday, but for the most part they subsided yesterday. Then today I woke up and it felt like she had dropped and she's lower, which scares me because when you're going into labor, your baby drops down and you can feel it. And I'm just hoping that she's just going lower, and just because that's what's going on, like that it's a normal thing. So I got up this morning and she felt really, really low, and I was having a lot of pains in my side and in my stomach. It feels very alarming and very tight, and I did have a few other contractions today as well, and that's why I wanted to go ahead and make this video. I should have already been making update videos, but today in particular has just worried me because of the contractions and just feeling her drop down really low. That's why today my husband left early this morning to go help his dad, and my mama was going to come by and we were going to go out to eat and go shopping today, but I just told her I'm sorry, but there's just no way I feel comfortable walking around, because when you're in labor you walk around to progress your labor, and I told her I just wanted to stay home and rest because I felt like that was what was best. That's why I didn't go with my mom today, even though normally I would not pass up the chance to go with my mom. But all I've been doing today is resting, and I genuinely am scared that I'm gonna go in labor within the next few days. Every time I use the bathroom, I'm scared that I'm gonna see a bloody show, which is a sign of labor coming within like 24 hours. And it's just very scary because I'm only 32 weeks pregnant, which is way too early to give birth. And I'm just kind of trying to take it easy, trying to not worry about anybody or anything except my baby, because, and my son obviously, and myself, because I have to take care of myself for her. And I'm just trying to just basically have bed rest, I guess. I don't know. I haven't talked to my doctor about this, but next time that I go to my appointment, because I might even have to tell them earlier than my appointment, because I don't go back for another week or two, I think a week and a half from now, because I am on bi-weekly pregnancy prenatal checkups, but I haven't told my doctor yet. Another thing that's been going on this week is that I've been feeling very dizzy. Like when I'm driving down the road, it feels like the earth is just going like this. And I had to tell Shane, I've got to stop and, you know, just like come back, and I had to do that. And then the other day I was letting my dogs outside, and we have steps, like really steep steps out of our back door. And when I was letting one of my dogs down the steps, because I have to be really careful with her because she is blind, I felt again that spinning. And I do think part of that is dehydration, and I've had a hard time being hydrated this pregnancy because I'm just not a big drinker, and I just don't like to drink very much of anything. And it aggravates me because I know that I need to be drinking more, but I've never drunk very much ever. I usually, honestly, before I got pregnant, like before I had kids, I would drink like one cup a day. That was all I would drink. So it's frustrating because I know that I need to be drinking more, and that's something that I'm trying to do, believe me. But it's like if I don't drink like a ton, I get dehydrated, and it's frustrating because I really am trying very hard to take good care of myself for my babies, and it is frustrating beyond belief that this keeps happening, and I'm pretty much on my own in all of this. I I wish I could call up somebody and be like, hey, can you bring me some drinks because I'm having contractions and I don't feel comfortable going to the store and getting contractions. It's not that I don't have the money to go, it's just that I'm honestly scared to go because of the way I'm feeling. And another thing is, with driving down the road, it is getting very uncomfortable because I'm like, I don't know, the way I'm sitting, I feel like she's running out of room. And it feels very uncomfortable, like my back starts hurting. And there's been several times that I was headed somewhere and I had to cut the trip short and basically just go home as soon as possible because I was starting to have a lot of back pain and just pain in general, which really scared me as well. So it is getting really tough at this point in the pregnancy. And I just feel like she's running out of room. And we did the 3D, 4D ultrasound. We got to see her and she is a girl. We confirmed that she's a girl. But when the ultrasound technician was doing the ultrasound, whatever, when they were doing the ultrasound, the baby was like, looked like she didn't hardly have any room. And that's frustrating too because I'm like, dang, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm only so big. It's just frustrating because I'm trying so hard. And also another thing is, my doctor did say that I'm measuring 2 weeks or 3 weeks behind, which is also frustrating because I don't understand how I could be measuring so small when I've definitely not tried to limit what I eat. I literally eat whatever I want. And by certain limits, like I'm not just going to eat an entire cake, but I do eat what I want. And I don't try to limit my intake at all. And I'm still measuring very small, which is weird. With my son, I measure 2 weeks behind. So it's not abnormal, it's just frustrating because I'm trying so hard to do the best I can. I am genuinely trying to do my best. I love being pregnant. This pregnancy is almost over and we're gonna get to see our baby girl very soon, but I'm just scared that it's gonna be a little too soon. The good Lord is watching over her and I know everything's gonna be okay. It is just very scary because I keep having these symptoms that I'm definitely not exaggerating. It is scaring me. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do this video now instead of any other video, because this needs to be said just in case anything happens. I want y'all to know ahead of time that I am very scared that I may have preterm labor, and it's really scary. I've definitely had contractions and I'm just trying to do my best. As far as pregnancy, weight gain, I did stop gaining weight there for a little while, which is weird, but I am now about 145, I think, which means I've gained about 25 pounds, and I should have about 7 weeks or so left, so I may gain another 7 pounds, I don't know, which is perfectly normal. You're supposed to gain 25 to 35 pounds, but any more or less, it's not that big of a deal. And so I'm probably gonna be exactly how I was with my son, but somewhere around that, because I think I gained like 30 pounds with him. But I'm not really worried about weight gain at all. That's the least of my worries. Don't really care how much I weigh. I just don't want to gain too much weight or not gain at all, or I would be concerned. But I like to update on that as well. I do feel like she's lower and that's worrying me, and I just wanted to talk about this with y'all. As far as other things going on, I cannot lay on my back at all anymore because it hurts so bad. It's just so much weight and pressure on my back. I can't lay back. Like, I try to sometimes, but for the most part I can't. I tend to like to sleep on my side because it's just a lot easier. It just doesn't hurt. I just want to give y'all a quick update on that. and I have so much more to say, but I don't want this video to be too long or off topic. I hope that y'all are having a wonderful day, and if you have went through the same experience as I'm going through with early contractions, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are, because y'all have always been there for me and I really do appreciate it. And I'm sorry if I seem a little bit like I'm keeping to myself, but that's just how I am in general, and especially when I'm pregnant. But I love y'all so much. I really do, and I appreciate all of y'all who have supported me. And anybody new here, thank you so much for checking out this video. I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to our channel, to join our family, and to continue following our journey. We also have an Instagram and Twitter at morganfamily_YT. Please follow us there too. And also, if you would like a shout out in one of our videos, ask us a question in the comments below and include #MorganFamily. So I know that you want me to give you a shout out, and also it's a lot easier for me to find. And I'm going to do a shout out at the end of this video, but my son has my phone right now, so I got to go in there and get that. But I love y'all so much. And before we go, I do want to also show y'all what my baby bump looks like right now, because that's always exciting to see. But I'm getting huge. I feel like I'm huge anyway, but this shirt I used to wow, this shirt I used to wear when I was pregnant with Jackson, and it definitely didn't look like this. But this is what it looks like right now. Woo! Wow, this looks bad. Okay. Wow. This is what my belly looks like. See, to me, she looks like she's dropped lower. It looks so big. There's my belly. I'm getting a few stretch marks. I feel like there's a shadow though. Why is there a shadow? I'm gonna try to show y'all as best as I can what it looks like. Okay, this is the best it's gonna get. Oh, I'm trying here, but there's so many shadows in this room. I mean, I just want to make sure that I get my baby bump, because it is so exciting to have a little baby bump. But okay. Today's shout out is going to go to Kristen Clark, and she said, "What do you mean by a lot of people don't like you? You are a sweetheart, and I cannot picture anybody disliking you. About whether or not you should have a baby shower, that should be completely up to you. Maybe someone will give you a surprise baby shower though. You never know." I want to talk about the baby shower first. I am still undecided about what I want to do as far as the baby shower goes. I am open to a baby shower, and I feel like I'm starting, okay baby, we'll do that in just a second. I feel like I'm starting to be more open to it and being more open to other people. When I get pregnant, I tend to feel very closed in and not want to be super open with people, and just kind of want to be on my own. And I know that a lot of people probably feel this way as well. And I think that goes hand in hand with me feeling like, well, first of all, whether I want a baby shower or not, I'm not sure. And also with me thinking that people don't like me. I sometimes struggle with that feeling of people not liking me. I just feel like I read into people too much, and I feel like any little thing, I feel like, okay, they don't like me. I don't know why. That's just how I am. And I will be honest though, there are a lot of people that don't like me. And the reason why a lot of people don't like me, see, I'm just very open and honest. And I think, just like me saying this, a lot of people don't like me because I'm very open and honest about things, and when something bothers me, I talk about it. And a lot of people are off-putted by that. A lot of people want you to just smile and be happy and then go home and, you know, be two-faced or whatever. And I don't know. But I'm the type of person that if I don't like something that someone does, I say it. And I don't put up with a lot of people treating me bad. There's a lot of people in my life who treat me like I'm last pick and that I don't matter. And I have a big problem with that, and I think that's why people don't like me. It's because I speak my mind, and if I don't like something, then I make it known that I don't like something. Or if someone treats me poorly or my family poorly, then I pretty much don't have anything else to do with them, and a lot of people don't like that. But yeah. Okay, Jackson. I just trimmed his hair too. Can I see your hair? I can't see your hair. But thank y'all so much for watching. We're gonna go now, I guess. And I hope that answered the question, but it probably didn't. It probably made me sound worse. But I don't know. People just tend to not like me because I just say my feelings, and I'm very open and honest about things. And I'm very, I guess, confrontational, but not in a bad way. If I just don't like something, I say it. And just something simple. I'll give you an example. Like, someone in my family said that I had black eyes. Like, literally, my color of my eyes are black. And I felt like that was ridiculous. So I did say something. I'm like, my eyes are brown. They're not black. And people take that like I'm just this terrible person, if that makes sense. And the reason why they were saying that is because my son has blue eyes, and they wanted to make sure that I knew that my son doesn't look like me, which I don't believe at all. Like, I think that he does favor me. Okay, I need to go now because, like, that's why people don't like me. It's just because I kind of speak my mind, and I just don't tolerate a lot of stuff. You know, there's so much that I can talk about what's happened with my family and a lot of things that y'all wouldn't even believe. But I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but I need to talk about it in another video. There's a lot I could say. A lot of things that I could say. You okay? Come here. Come sit down. But I think we're going to go now and... Aw, baby. You want to tell him bye?
Bye.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching.